Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? What's poppin', my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Get to Sense 92, giving y'all the latest and exclusive content on new music, entertainment news, and inspirational quotes by me. I am here. Alright, y'all, I'm going to be doing a brand new album review. Halle Bailey, she just released her debut album, Love, or something like it, recently on October 24th, Friday. And guys, literally, I've been listening to new albums and stuff in between. So, literally, I had listened to this album a few days ago, and I said I want to really make a really good review on this project because for her to be that talented, I really love her sound. I think that for her as an artist, she really carved a lane for herself. But just by listening to this album in particular, I feel like it's R&B soul, and it does have pop to it and hip hop and a little bit of different genres of music mixed in her artistry. So I definitely will give you guys my honest thoughts and opinions of the whole entire album. So with that being said, guys, let's get honest popping as always, shall we? So there are 15 tracks, and I will um, tell you guys my favorite standout tracks. So let's get it popping. Number one, intro. Number two, overtime. Number three, know about me featuring Gorilla. Number four, his type. Number five, heaven. Number six, interlude two. Number seven, alone featuring Mariah the Scientist. Number eight, back and forth. Number nine, brave face. Number 10, so I can feel again featuring Chloe. Number 11, in your hands. Number 12, no warning featuring her. Number 13, bite your lip. Number 14, Angel. Number 15, Because I Love You. Alright, so my favorite tracks that I love from this album are Overtime, Heaven, Alone featuring Mariah the Scientist, Back and Forth, So I Can Feel Again. Alright, overall, as I was listening to Love or something like it is cohesive. There are really cool moments. There are beautiful moments on this album. She's basically being pretty much herself as her own solo artist. I do like the how she really brings that R&B soul vibe back, but she is pretty much tapping into her creativity, her innovation with this album. I like that it is very melodic, and that's what I actually like about Because of Love or something like it, because this album brings a lot of like that really feel good R&B music, pop, but a mixture of like sentimental records, sexy records, romance, heartache, love, empowerment, you know, um, being pretty much confident. But also, there are moments where she experiences a little bit of darkness. She experiences heartache, betrayal. She experiences like a tango, if you get my drift. But as I was listening to this album, I feel like she literally created something that I don't feel personally. This is my honest opinion. I feel like this album was definitely made for her being her own unique artist. And that's why I feel like as I was listening to like, okay, good example. Tracks like, okay, Overtime. Overtime gives me more like that really R&B soul, kind of like dark, like hip hop, opera kind of style of music. Her vocals on here are really good. She's a powerhouse vocalist, but I love how she sings with so much like conviction and so much charisma. It's like she just conveyed my attention right off of this song Overtime. But literally, it's like her, like as a person, she's pretty much taking control of her time, dealing with a relationship, romance relationships. Like she wants to be in love, and it's kind of like something like that. It's kind of a little bit like relatable in some ways. And then there are tracks like Heaven, where it's like sexy, love, romance, sensual, and R&B ish. I liked it that. Alone featuring Mariah Scientist. I like this song because it's like more the same thing. It's more like being alone with that person. The back and forth is another one that's like, this is where it kind of like things get kind of muddy a little bit. But, she's going through a tango. So I Can Feel Again, featuring Chloe, I feel like that was a really good song. I feel like that was good. It's more R&B pop, but it's more like kind of acoustic to it, feel kind of like that kind of sound to it. Her features on this album, I like most of her features. I feel like Mariah the Scientist, that's a good feature. Chloe, that's a good feature. Now the Know About Me song featuring Gorilla, I like that feature. I feel like Know About Me is more like a R&B, soul, like hip hop sound of Halle. So she's tapping into like that female empowerment, grittiness. I feel like Gorilla, she does really good with like R&B soul records and like hip hop records. I think finding her sound, and she's like pretty much, like collaborating with like R&B soul artists. That the record, it feels really good. It feels good, and I like the chemistry to it. I like the vibe. It sounds really, really good. I feel like lyrically, as I was listening to Know About Me, I said, okay, it just makes you want to have fun and turn up, and I like that. I feel lyrically this album is really good. And definitely I feel that even for this debut album from Halle, I feel like she just really did what she wanted to do. I will say this though, as I listen to this whole entire project, I like the sound direction of like R&B, soul, and hip hop. I kind of feel like she really can tap into alternative music a little bit, just a little bit, because she does really like does a lot of things with her music, her sound. Now I will get into it with the production style. Every song, it doesn't sound the same, which is a plus. There are no autotune, which is a plus. Their instrumentation is really good. So her vocals are on point. She can sing on any genre of record. I like that lyrically, her as a vocalist, her range is really good. It flows. She knows how to really, you know, be her own artist. Vocals, as far as her singing style, I like it, but she knows how to really be that versatile with her singing. And as far as I'm concerned, I feel like she actually will be pretty much doing great things as a singer, you know, with her music more. I think that for Love or something like it, it's kind of like this is Halle Bailey's like independence, self-awareness, self-discovery throughout all of the love and romance, but at the same time, a lot of that toxicity, or maybe a little bit of it. But at the same time, though, she's like, this album is pretty much a self-reflection. But she wanted to make it a really good debut album for her music and for her fans. I really liked it. I had to really dive deep into it. I had to really feel sonically with the sound, because her sound is fine. It's really, really good. I think that this constructive criticism just pushed, like, I really want it, because the kind of singing that she does, I want to hear like a little bit of jazz alternative. I want to hear that, because she can actually make that kind of sound. But overall, this is a pretty good debut album. It gives me nostalgia R&B mixed with pop, hip hop, acoustic, different little bit of genres. Her features are really good. Yeah, so I love it. The No Warning feature with her, I thought that was different. I liked that collaboration as well. I think that's kind of like, I don't remember, it's kind of more like a slow like kind of like a mid-tempo, like a R&B acoustic kind of vibe to it, but it sounds really good. But overall, the collaborations on this album was really good. It's not just thrown together. Chemistry is there. It's a really enjoyable listen, and I'll give it a 5 out of 5. I think, she really did her thing with her debut album. I love the art cover. It gives me a lot of, R&B, fierce diva, that kind of thing, elegance, and a little bit of lethal and a little bit of poise, if you get my drift. Love the red dress, beautiful color. And so yeah, so Halle Bailey, share your fans, share your thoughts and your opinions. Stay tuned to the next episode of Get to Since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and as always, stay tuned next episode, Get Since 92.